The NSCN-IM is all set to attend the 15th round of consultations organized by the Forum for Naga Reconciliation at Ungma village in Mokokchung district tomorrow on the road ahead for the Naga issue. The NSCN-IM's last-minute decision to attend the consultation has made the meet crucial. So what led to this last-minute change of heart on the part of the NSCN-IM? For more, we are now being joined by our editor-in-chief, Wasbir Hussain, to tell us more. Wasbir, so that is the big breaking news, isn't it? After there was so much talk of how this may have been a setback, Wasbir, the NSCN-IM and the NNPGs will be sharing the stage tomorrow, thanks to the FNR organized meet. What does this signify, Wasbir?
Yes, Ronak, this is a big breaking story at this point in time. An NSCN-IM delegation led by Rev Puni Mao and Mr. K. Chawang, both very senior leaders of the NSCN-IM collective leadership, will be attending the consultation meeting at Ungma village in Mokokchung district tomorrow, organized by the Forum for Naga Reconciliation, that is the FNR. There will be other members of the NSCN-IM as well. We don't know the names as yet, but the delegation will be led by Rev Puni Mao, and there will be also Mr. K. Chawang. And both Mr. Rev Puni Mao and Rev K. Chawang, both Rev Puni Mao and Mr. K. Chawang are very senior members of the NSCN-IM collective leadership. Now, this round of meeting is extremely crucial because the aim of the peace facilitators like the FNR in this case is to reduce the differences in approach between the two key stakeholders, that is the NSCN-IM as well as the NNPG. So the aim is to remove the differences in approach between these two key stakeholders, as I said, the NSCN-IM and the NNPG. The removing the differences in approach is extremely important because the two sides will have to come together and have talks with the Government of India jointly for a final push to the Naga peace process, because at the end of the day there is going to be only one Naga peace accord, and that is the reason why both the NSCN-IM and the NNPGs need to have a common approach to a solution. Now there are differences of opinion because the NSCN-IM has said that the flag and constitution are integral to a solution, and Mr. Muiva recently, a few days ago, in fact, said that the integration of the contiguous Naga areas are also a must. So, whereas the NNPG on their part said that there are certain issues that can be even discussed and resolved even after an accord is signed, but the impression one gets is that the NSCN-IM wants a holistic and end to the issue, and they want all the issues to be resolved and all the issues to be integrated in the peace agreement that is to come. So, in view of these differences in approach, it's a big challenge for facilitators like the FNR to actually bring the two sides to an understanding on how to approach and whether to reach a situation where they can sit together with the Government of India for a dialogue. But the fact that the FNR has succeeded in holding 14 earlier rounds of consultations with the attendance of representatives from the NNPG as well as the NSCN-IM is itself a very big achievement, I would say. During the day, there were reports that the NSCN-IM was not going to attend, and the NSCN-IM confirmed earlier in the day that they will not attend. So that was seen as a setback. But at the last minute, there was a change in decision of the NSCN-IM, and they have decided to attend the meeting. Now, whether this has been the NSCN-IM's own decision or whether they were prevailed upon by peace facilitators like the FNR and others, we don't know. But the fact that the NSCN-IM has finally decided to attend the meeting at Ungma village in Mokokchung district itself is significant. Now, Ungma village is very significant, Ronak, because that is the village, if I am not wrong, where the 16-point agreement earlier was signed, and the 16-point agreement was not really a successful agreement agreement that had failed to solve the Naga issue. But I don't know why, whether there is any significance in the meeting being held in Umma. Let's not go into that. That is not important at this point in time. What is important is that the NSCN-IM and the NNPG will be meeting tomorrow face to face, sitting together and trying to resolve some of the issues and take the peace process forward. In fact, our sources are telling us that Rev Puni Mao has already arrived in Mukokchung for tomorrow's meeting, and other top leaders of the NSCN-IM, including Mr. K. Chawang, who is going to play a major role in these discussions, who have been playing a major role in these consultations, is also going to be there, along with, of course, other leaders. And what we are also getting to know is a lot of tribal Ho leaders are going to be present in the meeting, apart from other leaders of other Naga community leaders. We'll have to wait and watch. Notice Live will be there on the ground tomorrow to try and bring you the latest from the consultation at Umma. Ronak.
Absolutely. We will definitely be there covering this very, very crucial meeting in Mokokchung district. Wasbir, as you mentioned, the NSCN-IM and the NNPGs will be sharing the stage once again. And this is crucial because the NNPG is eager to have the NSCN-IM on board for a joint negotiation with the government of India, isn't it?
Absolutely, absolutely. But before I answer your question, the gentleman with the traditional scarf and the traditional scarf over his coat is Reverend Puni Mao. Let me be clear. We request our producers to give the aston there so that we know exactly who is Reverend Puni Mao. Anyway, your question is yes, this meeting is going to be very crucial, Raunak, because this is going to prepare the roadmap for the two sides to first meet, get together, and then only it will be possible for them to have a joint meeting with the government of India. In fact, the government of India has no role, can hardly force any of the groups to come together, because that is not what the government of India will be doing. It is up to the Naga stakeholders and the Naga peace facilitators to first try and resolve the differences at home, and then present a united face and have this meeting with the government of India, because at the end of the day, as I said, there will be only one Naga peace agreement where different stakeholders will have to put their signatures on the dotted lines. But that has to be an acceptable and agreeable solution to all the stakeholders, the NSCN-IM included. And that is the challenge, not just for the government of India, but for the Naga peace facilitators, including the state government, Ronak.
Absolutely. So a very, very crucial meeting all set to take place tomorrow, and we will definitely be covering this very, very important meeting and bringing the latest for our viewers. Thank you very much, Wasbir Hussain, for giving us your take on this big development.